If he's going to play the pots, he's got to get it. His hopes to stay in the Masters could depend on this next shot. Green or brown. He's got to get it. Good shot. Very good shot. And the type of shot that can just give your confidence a little boost. There was a lot of pressure on that one. Referee's not helping his cause here. The green spot not available and no other spot available. So just to remind you, it goes in a direct line with its spot and the top cushion.
4.
So that red near the green is now unavailable.
Okay. 5.
I can only presume that this red over the right centre is not easily pottable, because I thought he would have played it there. So it's almost a bit more difficult than it looks on the screen.
It looks easy enough, doesn't it? Purposely played the cannon. Well, I think this red will be
12.
dropped in. He'll finish up this angle on the blue, but it's the awkward red behind the green that's the problem.
13.
I don't think it pots, no matter where he put the cue ball. We'll have to disturb it. Disturb it he has he developed it. I'm not sure.
18.
It's a good effort. He's got the potting angle. It's tricky, this. But it's a good one.
19.
Well, what a turnaround this is. And the only awkward ball now, really, you would feel, is the green. Just got to get, well, if you could get the cue ball back to where it is now, that would be absolutely inch perfect.
$26.
Not one of his best. You can still pot this green, but it's tricky. Points are level. No. Didn't play a good shot on the yellow.
Bingham.
Tried to get
26.
too close to the green to make him missable, and he should have just made certain he stayed in the middle of the table. So a bit of a let-off there for JUDD TRUMP, who's had a few chances to clinch this frame and the match. Dreaded gap. That's a decent shot. A couple of ways you can play this. You can play it thin and just send the green onto the cushion, or up and down. He's played the thin one, and he's played it well. Good shot. Well, I don't blame him for erring on the side of hitting it very well, missing it rather than hitting it. Because the problem is with this shot, if you just catch the green a little bit thicker than you intend. Go back up the table with the white.
I think it was a bit more that way, don't you think? Yeah, Stuart. Thank you.
He's also got a shot. If he hits the green straight on, the white will double kiss and set back up. As long as he hits it dead straight, because if he hits it either side of the green, the white's going to go to the side and might have a pot on. But it's certainly an option, and I think if he misses the green again this time, he might have to play it.
Yeah, because if he tries the thin one and doesn't hit it, he'll get a warning. Oh, he's played it okay. In fact, he's played it very well, and the blue might be a bonus here. It certainly is. Just a little bit too pacey. 4 points behind, so he needs up to and including the pink. Well, refused it. Refused it. I'm surprised.
I don't believe what I just seen.
Yeah.
I could not have refused that green all day.
No, it looked like a true 3/4 ball pot. As it happens, it's probably turned out in his favour. I can't believe that Stuart was attempting that there. I think he was trying to hit it so it came off the top cushion, side cushion and back to the top cushion. Anyway, here's another chance for Judd. One good positional shot needed.
Three.
Well, very close to the middle pocket, but Stuart sat there thinking this match would be over now. Just blue and pink needed.
12.
Well, Bingham will be very disappointed here. He's not played his best, and he's been given 1 or 2 chances by his opponent. But in the end, it's JUDD TRUMP who goes through. He won the first frame, then he was always playing catch-up. But after he went ahead 4-3, then 5-3, he was out 6-3. Stuart Bingham disappointed, but JUDD TRUMP is now through to the quarter-final for that head-to-head with Ronnie O'Sullivan on Thursday. Can't wait for that.
Yes, neither can I, John. Sounds like an absolute cracker and a repeat, of course, of a match that we saw between these two men at the UK Championship. But enough of the preview stuff. Let's have some review stuff with Ken and Steve. Because he had to come from behind there, 3-2 behind, and not really in a lot of trouble, but at the same time disconcerting enough. What do you make of the way he finished off the match in the end, Steve?
Well, it does appear that when JUDD TRUMP is in front or behind, his action and his style of play doesn't change. And that's an excellent thing to do for anybody. You don't really want to be changing your game one way or the other, front or behind. There are times when you might really decide that you've got nothing to lose and push it all forward. But generally, I think Judd's got a good balance to his game. Picking on individual shots, everybody's going to have their own style, but his general standard of play remains pretty constant. From
Stuart's perspective, how should he reflect on that performance?
I think he'd be very disappointed. I mean, even he had a good chance in that last frame to clear up. He completely butchered the yellow to get on the green. But for that shot, it might have gone 5-4. But I think Stuart would be. I don't think Judd. I mean, Judd has just come in now. Well done. But I don't think he'd be overpleased. I mean, he'd be pleased to get through. But I don't think he'd be. You would have said that your best out there today.
No, I think 90% of the frames I got him first, and I kind of just give him his frames.
Yeah.
Kind of just like said, "Here you go, go front."
Yeah.
And, I felt good out there. I felt relaxed, and I felt after the first frame, I thought if I got a lead, I thought I could run away, but I kind of just give him chances.
That's your first victory, less at the Masters, in front of the TV cameras. We keep forgetting, actually, this is only your second appearance, Judd. So congratulations. How close or how far away were you to your best form, would you say, today?
I think I'd done well to get in first. That was a positive. kind of outplayed him and was putting my long balls and saved probably a little bit better, and I was getting in, but I'd have to improve like probably 50% if I'm going to beat Ronnie. I cannot give him those chances I was giving Stuart today.
The funny thing is that there's a lot of eyes on the players these days. There's a lot of commentary on them, and everybody's analysing everything. But sometimes it's just a bread and butter day. You just got to get through because there's time in the tournament to grow. So first rounds, it is about getting through more than anything else.
Yeah, the first round always seems to be the hardest, and I don't think anyone enjoys playing first round. You just want to get out of the way no matter how you do it, and if you're still in there, you've got a chance to improve.
Especially at a new venue as well.
Yeah, I think it's new for everyone, so I think everyone's really looking forward to this tournament, and the crowd for a Sunday afternoon was brilliant out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great venue, and I'm sure you're enjoying it, obviously, Judd. And when I think back to your comments after the UK Championship, you said that you were really full of confidence, having managed to win that title without playing to the absolute optimum of your capabilities. So I just know how much that experience stands you in good stead for coming in here in your attempt to win what is snooker's Triple Crown. You've got a big job ahead of you this year.
Yeah, I feel really comfortable out there now, and even when I miss, I manage to stay positive, whereas before it would get me down and I'd worry about it and then come to the table and miss again straight away. So, but now I can put it to the back of my mind and really just remember what I've done in the world and the UK, and just look forward to every shot.
Did you see Ronnie's match the other day?
I watched bits of it, yeah, I've seen a little bit.
Don't give too much away.
The long potting seems to have improved a little bit.
Yeah, Ronnie's been in there practicing, so he's been putting the work in. I know he's really in the right frame of mind at the moment. I watched him the other day and he seems positive, but I'm looking forward to Thursday now and just seeing what Ronnie turns out. Well,
you had the edge over him when you met in York the last time in that final frame decider. When you look back on that, what for you was the decisive point in it? What gave you the edge of that day that you can obviously carry forward towards Thursday's match?
Whenever Ronnie, you hardly ever see Ronnie miss a pressure ball, and he ran out of position at 4-4, and he left me a tricky red, and I went for it, went in, and I felt towards the end of the frame I just didn't think he was going to pot it. He looked a little bit nervous to me, and luckily for me he had a kick in the last frame, which was a bit unlucky, but I think he did have his chances to win that.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing that one. Just before you go, you talked about a Ferrari. Still got to get your no-claims bonus up before you buy it, is that right?
I need to get my insurance a little bit better before I can buy that or win this tournament.
OK, one or the other. Right, we'll hold you to that. John, thank you very much for being in. Look forward to seeing you playing Ronnie again on Thursday. Thank you very much.
Well done.
And speaking of Ronnie, let's delve into the vault where Mr O'Sullivan's concerned, shall we?
I thrive on being written off, I thrive on proving people wrong. I find that a great motivation tool, so I don't feel like I could ever be defeated in that way now. I'm pretty reliant on my own brain and believe that you're in control of your own destiny. Ayrton Senna, actually I don't like me heroes, but he probably wasn't politically the most correct guy, but you know, he stuck to his guns and he believed in what he believed in, and I kind of believe in what he believed in. You know, I'm definitely not an Alain Prost. So I never feel really guilty about it. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't have had that old bar of fruit and nut, but I know that I'm getting up to train the next day, so it doesn't really matter. I'm looking for another career, yeah, exactly. I'm starting to start thinking about stuff. What would I like to do? And you know, I want to try and win a few major tours first. You know, I still think I've got a few more wins in me, but once I think I can't do that, I'm going to move on. I'm kind of quite proud of my determination, my dedication, my determination, my will to succeed, my ability to try and get up and come back from adversity. I'm kind of quite proud of having them qualities, I suppose.
Well, if you did miss it yesterday, you'll know that Ronnie was up against Ding Junhui in the first of our matches in the Masters. In fact, he took a 4-1 lead in that one before Ding Junhui hauled it back to 4.